Hi everyone and welcome, my name is Dora and today I'm filming my update 16 to my No Buy project pan. So in this project I work on 12 different categories, 10 of which I'm on a no buy on, and 2 of them, eyeshadow palettes and nail polishes, I'm on a low buy on. I've got a goal number for each category, and once I've hit that goal number, it means that this category moves out of this project. I started this project back in November 2022 and I've already eliminated foundations from this project, but that has been the only category so far, and later down the line I added those extra 2 low buy categories. Please check out my description box. I've linked to a handful of amazing panners down there. There is Jessica Payne, who has loosely inspired this series. She's doing her panning my way through 50/100 items. And then there's also Ruth Foley, Jessica Lee, Caena, and we've got a new panner who started doing this no buy, and that's Kezia. So I've linked to all of their accounts below. And of course, if you would like to jump onto this project as well and do your own kind of version of a no buy, do let me know so that I can link you and other people can find you and cheer you on. Let's start with the good news first. I have an empty. Woohoo! So I had been working on the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick in Perfect Pearl. This was in here when I introed this project in November 2022. I haven't bought anything from any of these categories that are in here, but I have been receiving gifts. I also had an advent calendar. So some things, some categories have grown, but this was one that was in here from the start. And this is it all the way rolled up. I can't use this anymore without taking off whatever I've applied with the plastic rim. So I'm gonna call this quits now, and this is gonna be makeup recycling. I will, however, scrape out everything that is in there. These tend to go quite deep. I would say about 2.5 centimeters probably. And I've got this little pot here that contains 3 different eyeshadow stick scraps by now. And actually that bit here, unfortunately, some of another e.l.f. one broke off, so I had to save it in here. And this is 2 purple ones, 1 scrap and another one that I had to break off because I couldn't retract the pencil anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add that to this. I might melt it together in a water bath. I'm worried of putting like metallics into the microwave. Yeah, I don't know. Here is where I was last time. And I was pretty certain that I'd be able to finish this much in 1 month. Worked hard, that's great. My goal number is to be down to 3 eyeshadow sticks. This one counts as 1. And I think I'm at 10 or 11 right now. I'm gonna include the correct number here. Also, if you check out my description box, I've got every single item listed in there that is within this project, even the ones that I'm not showing you today, goal numbers, etc. Past products that I've already finished or decluttered because they've gone bad. Laura Mercier, Caviar stick. I'm trying to finish this year, like I said. It is a little bit wobbly in there. Here is how much I have left. Actually wearing this today under some eyeshadow, so I really like it as a base. Oh my goodness, this is really wobbly. I have to be really careful. Okay, wish me luck. So there's a tiny bit of progress here. I would still repurchase this product probably. I've just had it for quite a while, but it's still good. Let me show you a picture of what my Alverde face powder looked like at my last update. This was a white setting powder I had panned ages ago, then completely ignored it, and then started to pick it up again. The pan expanded quite quickly, and then I decided to repress it to be able to access it better. And then I added half of what I had remaining from a crushed up, massive pan on it, Revolution pressed powder, and I concocted them together. That's what you're seeing from last month, and here it is today. I am so proud. This is such a huge, huge pan, and because it's a repress, there's really not an awful lot here. So I think I'm going to repress this, yeah, and try and press it into the middle so I can use it up really quickly. I don't want to add the rest of the Revolution powder into it. It's another 24 and 2024 items, so I'd love to have this proper officially done, and then I'll will repress the other one in there. Once all of this product is done, once none of the Alverde setting powder is left. That is my plan. I might be doing that this evening. Who knows? So yeah, next time you see it, it will look completely different. Hopefully it will be done. Next, I'm going to show you a before picture from my Sisley Duo bronzer slash blush. The smaller pan is still the original one, and the bigger one is a Franken pan. And here is where I am with that now. So you can probably see that the bigger pan has expanded and the smaller one has expanded a little tiny bit as well. The product in both of these is extremely flat. Extremely flat. I've had both of these pans in 2 separate projects. The big one, I've hit my goal on. The small one, I'm not quite there yet. I'm really trying though, and once I'm able to hit that usage goal, I think I'm ready to Franken these 2 remaining powders together and press them into the bigger pan. It's really hard to access the smaller pan with my brush because it is so pigmented. I want to use something that is a bit more fluffy. Yeah, so I think that is my plan. So again, this will look very different, fingers crossed, at my next update, provided I can hit my usage goal in the other project. There's still quite a bit left, but I think I can do it. Next, I want to talk about my lip pencil here. This is by NYX and this is Pale Pink. I'm trying to finish this up this year as well, of course. I mean, ideally, I'd love to finish everything this year and only have a very minimal collection for all of my makeup and then a more maximalist collection for polish and palettes, but not one, you know, without adding too much more to it. Ooh, running out of space. Okay, let me show you the progress because I think it's quite good. It's obviously due for a sharpen kind of soon, but oh well. So here is my progress since my last update. I'm happy with this. I think it's a little bit more than last time, which is great. Maybe I've got another 2 or 3 months left in here. We'll see. I should be done by the summer though, I think so. Then I want to show you 2 eye pencils. Let's start with the smaller one first. Revolution Black Coal. I'm wearing this every day, tight lining. You're getting so sick of hearing me say that. And here is where I am with that. I don't know why there's like a massive black line there. Try to rub that out a little bit. It's very disturbing. Yeah, that is just a random line. I just accidentally drew on the page. So, okay, here's the progress. Zooming in. Again, a little bit more than last month. And then because I finished an eye pencil at my last update, I have brought in another one. It was already here, obviously, but you know, as my daily use eye pencil lower lash line. This is the LA Girl Perfect Precision Eyeliner in Deep Violet. I got this from Ruth, and I have made progress since I started using it at the end of February. So I'd already started using this a little bit before my last update, and that was that yellow chunk there that you can see. And now I've got this type of progress, which is great. It's picking up. It's not my shortest pencil. I've still got another one that is even shorter than these 2. But that's a brown one, and I tend to take that with me on travels because then I only use one. And with the black, I find that too harsh on my lower lash line. So yeah. And this one doesn't work on the upper waterline. So I like the combination for when I'm at home, but if I travel, I take the brown one, the Maybelline. That was all of the items I wanted to share with you, but I still want to talk a little bit about my no-buy, low-buy, and how it's all going. We've now hit spring, which means in terms of eyeshadow palettes, I am technically allowed to buy a new eyeshadow palette this season. I'm not even sure if I want to. Everything that I've been looking at offline hasn't really like been speaking to me. Although I've only been to a drugstore to look at palettes rather than like anything high-end. They had high-end stuff there too, but there was nothing that caught my eye. I also went online and took a look at some more indie brands. Only I think 2 of them. There was Cosmic Brushes that I looked at, maybe one other brand. so I don't even remember the name of, a little bit more independent perhaps, a very independent indie brand. I look at the eyeshadow palettes that are there and they're beautiful, but still there's nothing there that calls my name. I would literally only be buying them for maybe 1, maximum 2 eyeshadows that I think are like super unique in my collection, whereas everything else, I've got 44 palettes by the way. I feel like everything else I've got in my collection anyway, and I don't need a palette to show me that. I was having a conversation with Ravneet about this actually. I don't need an eyeshadow palette to suggest to me how I could creatively use eyeshadows and different colors and textures together. I still can like admire a palette in its entirety without like, you know, obviously I'm massively into them. Why would I have so many otherwise if there wasn't an appeal to them for me? But right now, where I'm at, I can't justify bringing in a new palette where there's maybe only 1, maximum 2 shades that would be new. And I'm only looking at them online, so I don't even know how different they actually are to what I've already got. And then also maybe there's a reason why I haven't got those shades, because some shades don't suit me. So all of this is to say that I'm not even sure if I will buy a spring palette. I probably will though. Maybe it's also my birthday season, so I probably will buy myself one. I also know that I have 2 palettes that are gonna come to me as a gift. Yeah. Now that family members know that I'm really into makeup, they get really excited about buying makeup for me. And even though like I explained that I'm a panner, I'm trying to work my way through my makeup. I don't want more, but yeah, there are 2 new palettes that are coming my way, 2 brands that I'm not really even that familiar with. I was already like sent a photo of them. I think that's really sweet and kind and thoughtful. And of course, I'm looking forward to receiving more palettes, you know, well, but just where I'm at right now, I don't think I would have bought any, but they're gonna come in. So my collection is gonna go up to 46 very soon, maybe 47 if I still buy one. I was thinking about whether I should class that gift as, you know, potentially my spring purchase, maybe even my spring and summer purchase, but I don't want to do that to myself because I didn't choose them. I didn't ask for palettes. In fact, I had a long time ago said, please don't buy me any makeup. That was forgotten. Here we are. You'll see them in my next update, I think. All right. Also, because obviously, you know, sometimes we need to buy replacements, and there are items in categories that are not within this project where I'm still technically allowed to buy something, but I am still really strict with myself in terms of not just going crazy, because it's like, oh, you know, I don't know, mascara isn't in here, so therefore let me try all of the different mascaras that I can get my hands on. But yeah, and what I wanted to do, because it feels kind of, you know, for someone who likes to shop offline, in person, going into a shop to just buy 1, maybe 2 replacement items feels kind of anticlimactic. I kind of want the enjoyment of going in and like having a bit of a haul feeling, getting quite a few bits at the same time. So I've started to make a list, a repurchase list of things that I need to get, but I'm not like desperate to get them yet. And I wanted to wait until I've hit 10 items. However, I'm not going to make it to 10 because one of the items I desperately need now. But I'm going to let you know what's on that list. So I'm going to need to get a new lip balm, kind of boring, but you know, I will. A makeup sponge, and this is what I actually need to replace ASAP. And then also a mascara, because I'm not that happy with the one I currently have. And then a white nail polish, because I do have quite a few polishes. So nail polishes are obviously also on a low buy. I do have quite a few nail polishes that are quite sheer, and I want the color to come out more And I know that I can achieve that better if I've got like an opaque white coat of nail polish underneath. So I want to get that, and like we've spoken about this before, some of you were like, just get it now, don't worry about, you know, doing your 5 out, 1 in rule. And I think I will buy it because it's going to help me to use some of my other shades more. I think that's useful. I'm going to kind of class it as like a base coat. I'm still not going to put it into the base coat, top coat category. I'm going to put it into my actual colored nail polish category, because like nail polish toppers I put in there as well, even though I might not use them on their own and I only use them as toppers. But yeah, that's my list of 4 items. So mascara, white nail polish, makeup sponge and lip balm. And I'm gonna get those bits. So only one of those items is actually within this project, and I think that is fine. I've already like spoken about it a lot. And yeah, that's where I'm at. I think I'm gonna try and do that again. Hopefully I can like get to a longer list next time before I have to make a repurchase. I think that's it for me for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everything's going really well for you in terms of your low buys, no buys. What is the end goal for your collection? Do you want to have less stuff because of the physical space that it takes up? Do you want to just only have items that you really love and that you then return to again and again once you've run out? Or do you want like a large collection but that shows a lot of use on it? Maybe it's a combination of all of those things. You know, wherever you are at in your journey, let me know. I'd love to hear. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.